Okay, let's start this week in the Mid-Penn capital with Camp Hill, the Lions under Coach Frank Gay. Great start for these guys, 4-0 out of the chute. How are they doing it? With a crazy good offense. Some numbers for you. Quarterback Michael Schuster, 977 passing yards, 12 touchdowns. His favorite target so far, Michael Hope, 22 catches, 8 for touchdowns. Running back Bill Williams, up near 500 yards and 9 touchdowns already for the Lions. Great start for those guys. 48 points per game here for through the first 4 weeks. Main challenger in Mid-Penn Capital will be Milton Hershey. They're 3-1, and wouldn't you know it, Milton Hershey against Camp Hill right here, right now in Week 5. Should be a good one. Winner there gets the leg up in the Mid-Penn Capital race. Let's go to Manheim Central. Still hard to believe that this is Mike Williams' final year coaching the Barons. Pretty good start, 3-1 for Manheim Central here so far. 44-0 blowout over Elizabethtown last week. Impressive stat from that game. Check it out. Barons held E-Town to minus 12 total yards, 0 passing, minus 12 on the ground. Through 4 weeks, Manheim Central is your #1 ranked defense in the LL. Let's drop some numbers. 260 yards rushing against, just 156 yards per game against. Opponents have only scored 31 points against the Barons here through 4 weeks. Manheim Central, #1 defensively in the LL. Came into Week 5, tied atop Section 2. They're out to defend their title. Looks like the defense is getting it done for Coach Williams and his Barons. Let's check in on York Adams. Let's go to York Catholic. Coach Eric Depew. 2-2 start, up and down here so far for York Catholic. Don't forget they were in the District 3 Single A championship game last year, lost to Steel High. A lot of expectations for that crew coming back this season, especially with dual threat quarterback Hakeem Kennard back. Great win for these guys last week. They beat DeLone Catholic on a last-second field goal. Coming off earlier losses this season against Northeastern, which was 3-0 out of the chute, and Berks Catholic, which is undefeated and sailing over in Berks. Next two weeks will be key for York Catholic. They get Hanover and Littlestown. Those guys are a combined 2-6. So we'll see if York Catholic can make up little ground here, pick up some momentum moving forward. And we'll see if York Catholic will be there once again, trying to get back to the district final. Lastly, let's go to Wyomissing under legendary coach Bob Wolfram. Fantastic start for Wyo. These guys are 4-0 coming into Week 5. Playing great defense, giving up just 167 yards a game. That's tops in Berks. Also taking the ball away, 11 takeaways for Wyo. That's a +7. That's also tops in Berks. And they have a heck of a playmaker right now, Thomas Polini, averaging 14 yards per carry and 4 touchdowns so far for a 4-0 start. Biggest game of the year for Wyo. Circle it, Week 10. They'll get Berks Catholic. Could be looking at a couple of 9-0 teams going into that game, which will be huge for Berks 2 and huge for District 3 AA power points.